So this is the beginning of a vlog series that has needed to be created for a long time now, a while. And yeah, I kind of don't even want to talk about me exactly right now. I'd rather talk about this beautiful, insane world that we live in, of energy. And I don't know, there's really so much to talk about, but as I start this energetic field of light, you know what I mean, as I start to bring it into a tangible state, regardless of any judgment towards myself or any doubt in my own power as a human being and as a man, you know, even just then, you know what I mean, questioning. You question many times. I'm gonna put this shit down because it's just distracting as hell. But anyways, life, mystery, I don't know, there's so much to discuss, but I'm just excited to finally begin on this journey and not fucking judge myself so much, you know what I mean? Because we all struggle, we all have our downfalls, we all need to learn how to become men. And by men, I don't mean like the typical man that you see. I mean, obviously that's part of it, but that's only half of it. And the other half is the man who's able to cry and the man who's able to be ugly and beautiful at the same time, and who's able to question everything without judgment and have essentially have zero judgment for the world around him, because he's able to see the pain but also the beautiful power that everyone shares in connection and in time and in space, you know. And so in all of these moments, we're able to realize who we want to become and what we want to see. And me personally, a lot of times when I get faded and shit, I want to see the nature. And I really feel lost right now too, because this isn't normally how I present myself and how I view myself in a certain manner and degree, you know. And so when I perceive myself as like from the characteristic of being someone who is going to shape the world and is going to put content out into the world, I'm like, whoa, is this what I've become in some ways? Because I don't necessarily like having a mustache or this short ass weird haircut, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. We live in life, we grow, we become stronger and stronger, and a lot of that is not having judgment. And I'm gonna pause this right quick just in case my phone battery dies, but we are truly on some shit in this world, you know what I mean? It's understanding, it's belief, and it's not doubt like some other human beings in this world choose to have. And it's all just judgment, it's all scared, you know what I mean? The kid laughing at me is fat, like, I'm not, and I don't have any judgment to him, but I'm just saying, like, he judging me for some reason. Nigga, you overweight as shit, bro, and I'm on my shit, bro. I got a fucking six-pack, I don't, like, care how I look, you know what I mean? It's just, it's so crazy how perspective, like, rules your mind and changes everything for you. I can't even look these people in the eye, because one, I'm not fully set with myself yet, and because two, well, actually, that's bullshit. When you tell yourself that, that's complete bullshit. But two, I don't even know what the fuck I was on, is that you always have potential. You always have an unlimited amount of power if you choose to believe in yourself, and to not only believe in yourself, but because you believe in yourself, you have to believe in others. You have to understand that others go through pain just as you, and happiness is just as you, and some in more complex ways in this fucking energy sphere of light, and others in this and that, you know what I mean? And I feel fucking poisoned sometimes from society, you know what I mean? I get caught in an energetic bubble, and I don't even feel like some people deserve to hear what I have to say, because it might just change their life, you know what I mean? But they're not gonna take it for that. And yeah, wow, it's really been time. It's really been like a minute since I was fucking like getting back into my fucking body and myself and feeling the strength within, you know what I mean? And not just then. In that second, I'm just looking to see if I look attractive, you know what I mean? In a fucking frame. And we all do that shit, and it's okay. But I think that we look the most attractive as human beings when we're just doing us, you know what I mean? And just living into that and becoming who you want to become and this and that. And of course a motherfucker's talking about me right now because I don't have better shit to talk about. That's the thing. And I think it's really, really just time for us to talk. You know what I mean? World, it's time for us to talk. It's time for me to look my fears in the eyes, face to face, and say, what the fuck is up? Because I challenge myself physically, and I'm very physically capable, and now I am, and I'm learning to build a pattern and routine. And the next step, the next fears that I need to face in my life are not necessarily the ones that I have with the women I'm attracted to that don't know me yet, or especially when I'm down, it's hard to like just be myself and know my worth around like women I want to be with. And yeah, I don't know, even though I'm like such a suitable man, and I know that, it's just when I'm not living into that manhood and that man space that is my own unique man space. That's why it's hard to find other men to congregate with, you know what I mean? Shit like that. And why I felt like this lonely child at times in my life is because a lot of men don't understand how to be strong and also mindful, strong and peaceful, strong and weak at times, you know what I mean? Admit when you're struggling with that. So that's just a whole nother story. But anyways, you know, I just feel like through this I'm gonna be able to gain a lot of energy that I maybe felt like I lost or gave to women. And yeah, it's just life, you know? It's just a process. It's just always happening. So you gotta live into it. Yeah, I forgot. I was gonna say one other thing, but I really forgot what it is. I think the bottom line is just facing your fears and not giving a fuck what anyone thinks. And there's so many bottom lines if you really think about it. It's just, how do you get out of your own way? How do you allow yourself to be you and thrive and love who you are uniquely and love other people for who they are uniquely and express validly how you feel? I don't know. It's one of those questions that's similar to like, why are there starving people on this earth? You know what I mean? Like, it's not necessary in any way at all. But in any case, it's crazy because maybe I'm tripping. Sometimes I see an ambulance and I'm like, did someone think I'm crazy and call the fucking cops on me because I'm walking around in a circle in the park? Like, maybe. But if so, that would be a great experience, talking to like a paramedic about like breathing with the trees and spirituality and just being like in a complete state of consciousness and awareness and not, you know what I mean, deriving from the thing that, or that's not the right word, not moving away from the thing that's right in front of you. You know what I mean? And sometimes that's fear. That's okay. We combat fear every single day. Every single day. And this is the next step in combating fear. It's my music, it's my art, it's speaking to the world and becoming who I am, and whoever wants to listen can listen. You know what I mean? It could be 1, it could be 500, it could be 0, I mean, there's still gonna be one because I'll always watch myself, and I take my word for a lot now. I used to not, and I'm still learning that we're all learning always, but whew, have to learn, or I am learning how to take my word over the word of any other that doesn't resonate, and it's very hard to find ones that resonate on this earth. So I have to just live from my words sometimes. And I know I see connection. I know I'm both an introvert, but more so an extrovert. And I gain a lot of energy from being around people and being happy and people knowing who I am and loving Cameron and this and that, and me like loving them and being me. And when I don't have that, a lot of times I'll just start to crash. You know what I mean? I'll feel that, but there's so much power in that crash, because that crash torpedo flips like a fucking DNA, you know what I mean, into you are low, but you're yourself right now and by yourself. So are you gonna take that low and turn it into a high, higher than it ever was before, go straight through and past what you were when you had a circle, a group of friends and this and that, and you thought you knew who you were because of your ego or because of some amount of Instagram posts and this and that, you know what I mean? No, you push straight through that, and then you actually gain power from being by yourself and being in pain and many of these different things that we go through in life. Are they gonna shape you? Are they gonna break you? Are they gonna keep you stuck in the past? Not me. So I also have to remember that I'm not talking to anyone around me. I'm not really giving a fuck about the space. Like I give a fuck about the trees and the beauty, and of course I love all mankind. Like everyone is like has good potential in them. But at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck what any of these people around me think, because I'm speaking for myself, for my own personal growth, and I'm speaking for those who are listening, who are tuning in. And I know that there will be people tuning in, because I have a lot to say and a lot of topics to cover. And I know some people too I want to bring on to this energetic platform state, because there's a lot of healing that this world can do from listening to what me and others have to say about energy and about different philosophies and opinions of life in this world, as many of us, many of us are suffering consistently. We're suffering to express ourselves individually. We're suffering to get off the fucking phone. We're suffering to, and from my experience also, I mean a lot of these things, but smoking the weed, like, or doing drugs, that sounded retarded. Not retarded. We gotta keep it PC. That sounded stupid. But yeah, also I have no judgment towards anyone, so if I say some shit that's not like correct, I don't mean it in any negative way. It's just, yeah, I'm sorry if your perspective can't understand that, because you take offense to shit all the time. But anyways, yeah, that's a whole nother topic. I think that we can really all heal as a world together too. Like, the pain and see the good in others, and, you know, just in so many ways, like in connection and understanding. Of course you have your people who you're gonna fit in more with, because there's so many different types of people, but you can still see everyone for what they're worth, and everyone is worth something. Everyone has value. Everyone is a beautiful, unique soul, and not just humans. I'm talking about animals too. I'm talking about nature. I'm talking about the trees that give you life every single day. I'm talking about the oxygen you breathe in and whatever the fuck it is that you breathe out, and you give back to the trees for their life. You know what I mean? This is life. This is magic. This is infinite possibilities in an energetic realm. And if you don't understand that inside, I love you. Cameron out. Vlog number one. But maybe I'll do like an intro, where I'll be like just showing the nature and stuff like that in a second, because that'll be really beautiful. But yeah, or maybe I could just do that right now. Hold up.